large crowd was expected to mark the 100th day of Quebec student protests against the provincial government's decision to unilaterally raise tuition fees. Hosni, from Algeria, is neither a student nor a native Quebecer, but his presence and support for the student cause clearly shows that what had started out as a Quebec student movement now embodies the vision of social justice shared by all progressives.
I think it's important to be here today, especially today, because to support students and to be against law 78, which is from third worlds or from countries very radical countries.
Bill 78 had been rushed into legislation only hours earlier by the Quebec government, effectively making it illegal to wear masks and rendering all gatherings involving 10 or more people illegal. By the end of the day, over 200,000 people were knowingly and openly marching together in defiance of Bill 78. Much to the dismay of those in the business community.
I came from a third world country. I know how it's worked there. But here it's really difficult to imagine you can adopt law like this one.
Comparisons have been made between the current legislation of Bill 78 and the War Measures Act, passed in Canada in the early 1970s, when Canada's Prime Minister ordered Canadian tanks and soldiers into the streets against the protests of the Quebec nationalist movement. Organizers of the student protests have already launched a case in Montreal Municipal Court to challenge the legality of Bill 78 itself.
Here in Quebec, we pay a lot of tax. Everyone, especially workers, pay a lot of tax. And students must have the right to study even for free. Why not?
This is what the student protest organizers would like to see. Student organizers like Tariq Jeeroburkhan, president of the Quebec University Students' Federation, seen here during the protests, have become provincial, if not national, celebrities, appearing daily and nightly on the French-language television and radio news outlets.
You can see there is a lot of people here, not only students, there is a lot of people, and Charlie must listen to them, and he can do a good choice. He can, stop to be like a Prime Minister of Quebec.
Organizers have already begun campaigns to put an end to Jean Charest's 10-year reign as Premier of Quebec in upcoming elections.
And after when they will work, they will have to pay tax and we will pay their studies. And we see it like this here, and I hope it will be like this, and it will be free for every student.
Do you think that this protest will work and Charest will listen?
Yes, I hope. Otherwise he will lose everything. That's what I mean. He had to listen to all Quebecois, not even students, but for all Quebecois.
What happens next remains to be seen, but people are expecting the call to be made for a general strike in the province until citizens' social justice demands are met. This is Tariq Jeeroburkhan reporting from Montreal.